Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're journeying back in time to explore one of history's greatest tragedies, the loss of the legendary Library of Alexandria. Imagine a place that held the accumulated knowledge of the entire ancient world. Not just a collection of books, but the very heart of intellectual life, a beacon of learning that shone for centuries. That was the Library of Alexandria. Founded in Egypt around the 3rd century BCE by the Ptolemaic dynasty, this wasn't just a library as we know it today. It was a massive research institution. Think of it like a modern university, complete with lecture halls, meeting rooms, gardens, and of course, vast halls filled with scrolls. Scholars, scientists, philosophers, mathematicians, and poets from all over the known world flocked here. It was the place to be if you were a great thinker. Inside its walls, incredible discoveries were made. It's where Eratosthenes first calculated the circumference of the Earth with astonishing accuracy. It's where Euclid wrote his Elements, the foundation of geometry for 2,000 years. It's where astronomers mapped the stars and physicians studied the human body. The library's goal was ambitious and inspiring: to collect a copy of every single book in the world. Agents were sent out across the globe, and ships docking in Alexandria's harbor were even searched for scrolls, which were then copied and returned. They were trying to build a complete database of human thought. So, what happened? How could such an incredible treasure vanish? This is where the story gets a bit murky, and the popular image of a single, catastrophic fire that wiped it all out in one night is, well, mostly a myth. The reality is far more complicated, and in some ways, even more tragic. The library's decline wasn't a single event, but a slow, painful decay over several centuries. The first major blow came in 48 BCE during Julius Caesar's civil war in Alexandria. While fighting in the city, parts of the harbor were set on fire. Some ancient writers claim the flames spread and destroyed a warehouse containing scrolls, possibly part of the library's collection. But this wasn't the end. The library survived, though it was likely damaged. Over the next few hundred years, the library faced a series of challenges. Political instability, budget cuts from rulers who didn't value knowledge as much as their predecessors, and shifting intellectual currents all took their toll. The vibrant international community of scholars began to dwindle. A major purge of intellectuals from Alexandria by one ruler in the 2nd century BCE was a significant setback. Then, in the 3rd century CE, the city was rocked by civil war and imperial conquest, and the part of the city containing the library was likely destroyed. By the 4th century, the main library was probably gone, but a daughter library at a temple called the Serapeum still held a significant collection. However, as the Roman Empire became Christian, pagan temples and centers of learning were viewed with suspicion. In 391 CE, a Christian mob, encouraged by the Patriarch of Alexandria, destroyed the Serapeum. While we don't know for sure how many scrolls were lost in this specific event, it symbolized the final nail in the coffin for Alexandria's role as the world's intellectual capital. The loss of the Library of Alexandria wasn't just about burnt paper. It was the erasure of countless works of literature, history, and science. Imagine all the plays we've never read, the scientific theories we never learned, the historical accounts that are gone forever. It's a stark reminder of how fragile knowledge can be, and why we must work to preserve and share it. Thanks so much for watching. What lost piece of knowledge do you wish we could recover from the library? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.